Stu's going to give us a rundown on that holiday I had in Morocco. And he's going to run us through exciting stuff you've done.
Okay.
Obviously the result was outstanding and you ended up being the best Australian competitor. And we're very happy that you made it and that you had such a great result. So talk us through and tell us what it was all about.
Okay. Raymond has kindly volunteered me to present on my Marathon de Sables adventure. I was going to start off with just talking about some of the MDS facts and figures about the race. It's quite a unique race, and then I was going to talk about my food and water and the whole self-sufficiency aspect of the whole race, and then I'll show you some more photographs of the race. So a few facts. This year was the 25th anniversary of the race. Been 10,000 competitors since the inception in '86. This year's distance of 250 kilometres has been the longest MDS in history. The exact course is unknown until 2 days before the event, because they don't want anybody to kind of stash food or water along the course, which has happened in the past. What they do is they hand out the road map, which is maps basically of each stage of the race, and they hand that out when you're going out to the first bivouac on the kind of long bus journey. The race is divided into 6 stages over 7 days. The reason that it's over 7 days is one of the stages is a double marathon, 82 kilometres, and you get 36 hours to complete that. So it's six race days over 7 days, essentially. As I say, the longest stage is a double marathon. The shortest stage this year was a half marathon on the last day, and there was 150 dropouts this year. There was 10 Australians, 9 guys, 1 female this year. That's just a photograph of the start on, I think that's the stage 2. A couple of camels. That's quite typical of the landscape. If anyone wants to ask any questions, just fire them. Okay, a bit about some of the athletes. The fastest average speed, 14 kilometres an hour. Slowest average speed, 3 kilometres an hour, just being like a power walk almost. 14 k's an hour was done by this guy, Mohammed is an absolute machine. He's won it 6 times. He's won it 6 times over the past 6 years. Just to give it some kind of context, on stage 5, which is a marathon day, he was carrying about 6 kilos on his back. Maximum temperature of about 36 degrees over that type of terrain there. He ran a marathon in 2 hours 28. Which is pretty phenomenal running.
What's the maybe sort of times, just so people have an idea?
The London Marathon a couple of weeks ago was won in 2 hours 10.
Oh, that's on the road.
So that's on a road, you know, the guy's fresh to remember. That was stage 5, so this guy's already ran 150 kilometres before that. So to give it some other.
Is he worried about you, Stuart, or?
Sorry?
Is he worried about you coming up?
No, he finished about 4 hours in front of me, and he finished. This Michael Wardy, American guy here. He represented America in the Beijing Olympics. He was 4th. So his PB for the marathon was like 2 hours 11, and Mohammed beat him like 2.5 hours.
So if you made a fly and jump, would you pass him?
What?
Yeah. Instead of
just jump. Yeah. So we came across this large salt plain here and then up this sand dune and up here. And obviously that's part of the course. But yeah, it just kind of gives it some context that this guy's a proper international runner, and Mohammed got beaten by all 2 hours.
So Mohammed doesn't represent his own country or anything?
He has. Mohammed ran in the Athens Olympics. What was that? Been 4 years ago, 6 years ago. 6 years ago, yeah. And was 14th in the marathon.
Where's he from?
Morocco. He actually lives around this area, or he comes from the local town.
When you're out there running, are there markers on the course?
Yeah, I'll show you some of these markers. It's the markers every half kilometre.
Stuart, that 3 kilometres an hour, isn't that the minimum as well if you go below that?
Yes. These camels here walk at the back of the field. If the camels can take you, you're doing it. That's it.
You're wrong marathon.
Yeah, so these camels tend to walk at 3
So if
kilometres.
you get fish hat,
You need to run faster. Some of the amazing landscapes. So it's a real variance of landscapes. This here's a nice. We ran across here, over and then across there. That's that ridge. That's that ridge line, just there.
So did you have time to stop and take these photos, or?
No, I've got some photographs that I'll put on the server that I took myself in Oregon.
If you hadn't stopped, you probably would have got 10th place.
You would
have got 10th place if you didn't take a photo.
And then, so you've got real mountains like this next to you.
Carry your camera and tripod.
And then you've got kind of salt plains that goes on. These salt plains last 10, 15 kilometres, and it's just flat and it's pretty featureless. And then you've got ground like that as well. It's pretty dry. The salt plain.
Someone's pretty pulled in the left-hand corner.
Yeah. And then obviously you've got, that's what most people associate the Sahara with, and the Simpson Desert, places like that. So you've got lots and lots, and this just goes on forever. So you might have 10 kilometres of that really soft sand, and then you'll get hard surface again. So you've got a whole mixture. You can through some little towns. This was taken this year, so these guys are at the back end of the field. These guys here. This was one of the few towns that we ran through. We ran across a river here. Some locals there. She's got a baby.
Oh, you didn't notice that when you ran past.
But he's carrying water.
You all got a kid on the back.
Finishes running back. Again, so the main aspect of the race is all about self-sufficiency, and water and food are pretty critical. Each competitor is supplied with water at the start of each day, and then approximately every 12 kilometres you'll get that bottle that he's holding there, 1.5 litre standard. You get 7.5 litres a day from start to finish, and that's for drinking, cooking, washing and everything. You need to survive on that, apart from the double day where you get 9 litres. Again, additional. If you ask for additional water, 1 hour gets added to your time. Ask for another one, 2 hours. If you ask for 3 litres, then you're out of the race. So they're really strict on water rationing because it is all about self-sufficiency.
Was it a struggle to teach you that?
Actually, it's quite surprising. 7.5 litres, you can survive as long as you're putting electrolytes and you're taking your salt tablets. 7.5 litres, I've found.
It's been interesting aroma with 900 people that haven't washed for 7 days.
The tents get rather smelly after a few days.